Welcome to Caltech Buddy. Press right and solve faster. Let's go! Calculator Techniques for Cubic Equations, Part 1. Tara! Now, pag sinabi nating cubic equation, it is an equation whose the highest exponent of the variable is 3. So, para matawag na cubic equation, the exponent of the variable maximum is 3. Ang general equation ng cubic equation is this: ax cubed plus bx squared plus cx plus d equal to 0. Yung a should not be equal to 0. Kailangan talaga may x cubed tayong makita. Kasi pag nag-0 yung a, mawawala yung x cubed, hindi na siya cubic equation. So, yung iba dyan pwede mag-0 except sa a. Then, since cubic equation ito, pag sinolve natin yung roots, we're anticipating 3 roots. So, pwedeng sa 3 roots, isa yung real root, or kaya naman, 3 yung real roots. So, x sub 1, x sub 2, x sub 3. Ang hindi naman natin i-manual yung solutions for the roots of a cubic equation, siyempre gagamit tayo ng Caltech. Okay, so ganito yung Caltech niya. Mode 5 down 2. So, press mode, then press 5 para sa equation, and then press down para ma-activate yung another set of function ni CalQ. And then, makikita nyo naman yung qubit, nasa 2. So, mode 5 down 2. So, yung mode 5 down 2, yan yung t10 if our calculator is Canon F789 SGA version 2 and also applicable sa version 1. So, mode 5 down 2. Ang gagawin nyo na lang dito sa mode 5 down 2 is just input the coefficients correctly. Then, magbibigay na ng sagot si CalQ. So, since cubic equation ito, we're anticipating 3 roots. X sub 1, x sub 2, x sub 3. Okay, let's have an example para mas ma-appreciate. Solve for the roots of this cubic equation na x cubed minus 3x squared minus 6x plus 8 equal to 0. By observation, naka-equate tayo sa 0, so naka-general equation na tayo. So, gagana na yung Caltech easily. So, mode 5 down 2. So, tamang input lang yan. So, we have 1, negative 3, negative 6, and then 8. So, 1, negative 3, negative 6, tapos 8. So, isinin mo, kuha na natin yung 3 roots. So, the roots are 4, 1, and then negative 2. So, easily nakuha natin yung roots ng isang cubic equation. Okay, mahirap yan sa manual, no? Pero using calculator technique, sobrang simple lang yan. Okay. Practice pa tayo, no? So, how about this cubic equation? X cubed plus x plus 1 equal to 0. Now, pindutin ulit natin yung mode 5 down 2 for cubic equation. Observe yung maiging equation, dapat naka-equate sa 0. So, tama, naka-equate sa 0. And tingnan yung maigi yung mga input natin, ha? So, yung unang input is the coefficient of x cubed. So, merong x cubed dito, the coefficient is 1. Yung d, coefficient of x squared. Yung iba kasi nagmamadali, nalalagay nila dito 1. Pero if you observe correctly, walang x squared dito sa given equation. So, since walang x squared, 0 yun. Yung c is the coefficient of x. So, in this case, 1. And then yung d, yung constant, in this case, 1. So, dapat tama yung input natin. 1, 0, 1, 1. Then, si Calc na mag-compute ng roots of our cubic equation. The first number is negative 0.682. The second root is, you can press FD para makita niyo yung next part. 0.34 plus 1.16i. So, and then the third root, FD, 0.34 minus 1.16i. So, yung first root natin is real number. Yung second tsaka third root natin are complex conjugate. So, wala namang problema sa result, no? Yun lang talaga yung roots of this cubic equation. So, pinalitan natin yung equation natin. Cubic equation pa rin to. Maximum exponent is 3. We're looking for the roots. Mode 5 down 2. Check kung general equation tayo, naka-equate sa 0, correct? And then, just input the coefficients correctly. So, in this scenario, you have 1, 12, 48, then 64. So, again, tamang input na lang yung kailangan. 1, 12, 48, 64. So, if we press equal sign, maupa natin yung roots of this cubic equation. Now, if you will observe, ang binigay niya is x equals negative 4. Okay, equal sign natin dito, wala nang ibang binigay na value. So, ibig sabihin, since cubic equation yan, tatlong roots yan, at nagkataon isa lang yung binibigay niya, it is implied na triple roots ito. Ay makikita niyo, walang subscript yung x, triple roots. Ibig sabihin ng triple roots, yung tatlong roots are the same. So, pare-parehas sila na negative 4, negative 4, negative 4. So, again, just observe the result correctly. So, I'm hoping natutunan natin kung paano ma-maximize si Canon F789 SGA version 2 na applicable din sa version 1. So, kayang-kaya nyo na mag-solve ng mga cubic equation solving for the roots. Shortcuts for cubic equations, part 2. Tara! Okay, as a recap, pag sinabi natin cubic equation, it is an equation na yung highest exponent ng variable is 3. So, ganito yung kanyang general equation. Makikita nyo yung x na raised sa 3. So, this is a cubic equation. Kailangan yung a should not be equal to 0. Kasi pag nag-0 yung a, mawawala yung x cube, hindi na siya cubic equation. So, kapag cubic equations, ang roots niya 3. So, the possibilities are isang real roots, tapos dalawang complex conjugate, or kaya tatlong real roots. So, yun yung possibility sa roots. Now, gumagamit tayo ng Caltech para masolve yung mga roots. So, ang ginagawa natin dyan, so part 1, tinuro yung mode 5 down 2. So, mode 5 equation, then down, then 2 para sa cubic equation. Put nyo lang yung mga coefficients correctly. Then, si Calc yung magbibigay ng tatlong roots. So, yan yung Caltech natin. Now, punta tayo sa shortcut. Yung shortcut natin, yun naman yung tinatawag na Vieta's formula. So, kung i-recap ko yung Vieta's formula sa quadratic equations, magigets nyo kung paano siya gamitin sa cubic equation. So, ganito yung Vieta's formula sa quadratic muna. So, this is your quadratic equation. Ni-divide nyo lang ng a. Then, focus lang sa coefficients. Alternating yung sign. Positive, negative, positive. So, yung una, makukuha nyo sum. Sa dulo, makukuha nyo product. So, yun yung shortcut natin pag quadratic eh. So, ang sum is negative b over a. Tapos yung product is c over a. So, quadratic ito ha, quadratic. Paano siya sa cubic equation? So, gamitin ulit natin yung Vieta's formula, pero this time, cubic equation. So, you start with the general equation ng isang cubic equation. Ganun pa rin, divide everything ng a, then focus sa coefficients. Initin yung sign, positive, negative, positive, negative. Yung first part is the sum. Yung last part is the product. Now, ano nangyari sa gitna? Yung nasa gitna is yung sum of products naman. Okay? So, pag tinanong pa ng sum, cubic equation, ng mga roots, negative b over a. Tinanong pa ng product, sum of products naman is positive c over a. So, sum of products, 2 at a time, c over a. Tapos pag tinanong ka ng product ng roots, yung tatlong roots, negative d over a. So, ganyan kadaling tandaan yung Vieta's formula at papracticein natin. Okay. So, natin yan sa actual problem para makita nyo na okay gamitin yung shortcut na ito. Let's have an example. Find the sum and product of the roots ng isang cubic equation na x cubed minus 3x squared minus 6x plus 8 equal to 0. So, first, check nyo muna kung naka-general equation tayo na pa-equate to 0. So, that's correct. Pa-equate to 0. Then, recall the formula. Sum negative b over a. ang product is negative d over a. This is alternating sign. So, negative d over a, negative d over a. So, mabilis na makuha. By observation, yung a natin is 1. Yung d, negative 3. Yung c, negative 6. And then yung constant is positive 8. So, ma-apply na natin to. Negative d over a. So, negative, as yung d, negative 3 over a. So, the sum is positive 3. And the product is negative d over a. So, negative d over a. So, the product is negative 8. So, ganun kadali yung Vietas shortcut natin. Pero kung sakali na makalimutan natin yung shortcut, manumanuhin nyo lang using Caltech, pwede rin naman. At nakalimutan ko yung shortcut, use Caltech. Mode 5 down. Mode 5 down. Cubic equation. Then input nyo lang yung coefficients correctly. 1, negative 3, negative 6, tapos 8. 1, negative 3, negative 6, then 8. And manumanuhin nyo kunin yung mga roots nito. So the roots are 4. Well, negative 2. Pag nakuha nyo na yung roots, manually you add and you multiply para makuha yung summary product. Shift 9, 3 equals sign. So add natin lahat. 4 plus 1 minus 2. So the sum is 3. So tama. Then multiply everything. 4 times 1 times negative 2. So the product is negative 8. So pwedeng Vietas formula, pwedeng mode 5 down to. Depende na lang sa gusto nyong gamiting solution. Okay. Last. Paano if we encounter this scenario? What if ang gusto nating makuha is the sum of its reciprocal na mga roots? Okay? So kung isi-simplify nyo yung equation na to, sum ng reciprocal, ang mangyayari dyan sa baba, x sub 1, x sub 2, x sub 3. Sa taas, sum ng product. If you recall the shortcut kanina, itong sum of product, ang shortcut yan is c over a. Yung product naman, negative d over a. So, kung i-divide yung dalawa na yan, cancel out yung a. So, ang shortcut sa sum ng reciprocal is negative c over d. Medyo advanced nga lang ito, no? Pero still, this is a shortcut. Tingnan natin. Ano daw yung sum ng reciprocal of this cubic equation? So, first, check it naka-general equation siya. Equates to 0, correct? And then, hopefully, kabisado niya yung shortcut. Negative c over d. Okay. Observation A is 1, B, negative 9, C, positive 26, negative 24. So, tingnan lang yung shortcut natin na negative c over d. Negative c over d. This is the sum ng mga reciprocal ng roots. 13 over 1. Again, kung matyaga kayo at di nyo alam yung shortcut, manu-manuin lang sa calculate. So, cubic equation is mode 5 down to mode 5 down to cubic. Input the equations correctly are the coefficients. 1, negative 9, 26, negative 24. 1, negative 9, 26, negative 24. And then, makuha natin roots. Equal sign 4, 3, 2. Nakuha niyo na yung roots. Clear natin yung calculus sheet 9, 3 equal sign. Tapos tayo na mag-manual, mag-reciprocal, as mag-add. So 1 over 4 plus 1 over 3 plus 1 over 2. Okay. So the sum ng reciprocal ng roots is definitely 13 over 12. Medyo magtagal lang sa mode 5 down to, pero gumagana din naman. Pero kung maalala niyo yung shortcut, much better. Calculator techniques for quartic equations, part 1. Tara! Pag sinabi nating quartic equation, it is an equation na yung highest exponent ng variable is 4. So may makita kayo x to the 4th. Now, kailangan yung a dito not equal to 0. Kasi kapag nag-0 yung a, mawawala yung x to the fourth, hindi na siya quartic equation. So, kailangan talaga merong x to the fourth para masabing quartic equation. Now, since ang highest exponent is 4, pag kinuha natin yung roots, we're anticipating 4 roots. Ano yung mga possibility? The possibilities are 4 na real roots, pwede rin namang 2 real tapos 2 complex roots, or lastly, 4 complex roots. So, yun yung mga possibility for the roots multi-quartic equation. Now, hindi naman natin mamanuhin yung solution. We will use calculator technique. Dito, may advantage si Canon F789 SGA version 2. Also applicable din sa version 1. Kasi, sila lang yung calculator na merong quartic equation na naka-embed sa CalCube based sa mga nasubukan kong CalCube. So, ito yung one of the advantages. Anyway, paano ba siya pipindutin sa CalCube? So, you press mode 5 down 3. So, mode, then 5 para sa equation, then press down para ma-activate yung isa pang page, and then press 3 para sa quartic equation. So, basically, mode 5 down 3. Input nyo na lang yung mga coefficients correctly. Pag na-input nyo na ng tama, we're anticipating 4 roots. So, 4 yung roots na lalabas. So, madali lang siya pindutin sa CalCube for as long na given in general equation. Example. Okay, we want to calculate for the roots of this quartic equation. So, pindutin yung mode 5 down 3. Check kung naka-equate sa 0. So, naka-equate sa 0, correct? And then, input the coefficients correctly. So, we have 1, negative 10, 35, negative 50, 24. Okay? So, 1, negative 10, 35, negative 50, then 24. And easily makuha na natin yung roots of this quartic equation. So, the roots are 1, 2, 3, and then 4. So, meron tayong 4 na distinct roots. So, andali using calculator technique ni Canon F789 SGA. Okay, more samples para mas ma-appreciate yung Caltech. So, we have quartic equation pa rin kasi ang highest exponent is 4. Mode 5 down 3. Mode 5 down 3. And then, input coefficients correctly. Mat-ingat lang sa input. Kasi kung titingnan nyo, yung A, coefficient ng x to the fourth, which is 1. Yung D, coefficient of x cubed. By observation, wala tayong x cubed. Base nagmamadali, nilalagay negative 17. Mali yun, kasi x squared yan eh. So since walang x cubed, 0. Yung C, coefficient of x squared, so negative 17. Yung D, coefficient of x. Wala tayong variable x dito na alone, so 0. Yung E, yung constant. So again, you need to input data correctly. 1, 0, negative 17, 0, 16. Okay, so makukuha na natin yung roots of this quartic equation. So the roots are negative 4, negative 1, 1, and then 4. So, meron pa rin tayong 4 na distinct roots. Okay, so again, mag-ingat sa input ha. Mamaya kasi, pindot lang tayo ng pindot without looking at the equation correctly. Okay, more examples. So, mode 5 down 3. Mode 5 down 3. By observation, yung A natin is 1. Yung B, coefficient of x cubed, so 0. Yung C, coefficient of x squared, 5. D, coefficient of x, 0. E, constant, 4. So these are the input. 1, 0, 5, 0, 4. So lalabas yung 4 na roots. So equal sign na lang, you have negative I, first root. Negative 2i, positive 2i, and then I. So, nagkataon yung roots of this quartic equation, nagkataon lahat sila complex. So, walang real roots ito. Lahat complex. Again, walang problema doon. Just press your calculate correctly. Okay. Next. Iba-ibang scenario lang to. Quartic equation pa rin. Mode 5 down 3. And then, tamang input lang sa coefficients. 1, negative 8, 22, negative 24, and 9. Okay? So, 1, negative 8, 22, negative 24, then 9. Si Calpi mag-evaluate ng mga roots. So, lalabas 1, and then 3. Okay. Then, after nun, wala nang binigay na resulta. Now, dalawa nang yung binigay niyang result, pero this is quartic equation. Kailangan kasi pag quartic equation, 4 yung roots. So, it is implied na double roots ito. Meaning to say, yung first 2 roots are 1, and then the next 2 roots are 3. So, tayo na lang yung mag-evaluate ng ganung condition, ha? Kasi nga, pag quartic equation, 4 dapat yung roots. So, it's just implied na nagkataon, dalawa na yung binigay, it's implied na double roots. Okay, quartic equation pa rin. Mode 5 down 3. Tamang input lang sa coefficients. You have 1, negative 8, 24, negative 32, and 16. So, 1, negative 8, 24, negative 32, then 16. Yes, equal sign, makuha natin yung result na 2. At wala itong subscript. And then, pagka equal sign mo, wala nang ibinigay na ibang roots. So, basically, isa lang yung binigay niya, which is 2. Pero again, this is quartic equations. 4 yung roots. So, kapag ganito yung scenario, it is implied na 4 na beses lumabas yung root na ito. So, yung x sub 1, 2, x sub 2 is also 2, x sub 3, and x sub 4. Okay? So, 4 yung roots na ito, no? So, again, I'm hoping you can evaluate the result of your calculator correctly. Okay? So, different scenarios, different answers, pero pare-parehas lang na mode 5 down 3. Shortcuts for quartic equations, part 2. Tara! Okay, as a recap, pag sinabi natin quartic equations, these are equation na yung highest exponent is 4. So, ang general equation niya is ax to the 4th plus bx cubed plus cx squared plus dx plus e equals to 0. Kailangan yung a not equal to 0 kasi pag nag-0 yung a, mawala yung x to the 4th, cubic equation na lang to. So, kailangan talaga may x to the 4th. Since ang highest exponent nito is 4, 4 yung roots. So, ang possibility sa roots are 4 na real roots, pwedeng 2 real, 2 complex, or kaya 4 na complex roots. So, ito yung possibilities niya. Now, tinuro sa part 1 yung caltech ng quartic equation. Ang caltech natin dyan is just mode 5 down 3. So, mode, equation 5, down, and then 3 para sa quartic. So, pipindutin nyo lang ang mga coefficients sa calculator, and then easily, bibigay si Calcu ng 4 na roots. So, yun yung caltech. Regarding naman sa shortcut, gamitin naman natin yung Vieta's formula. Naturo naman yung Vieta's formula sa quadratic tsaka sa cubic. Recall muna natin sa cubic equation, no? Vieta's shortcut. So, yung cubic equation, di-divide yun ng a, then focus sa mga coefficients, alternating yung sign, positive, negative, positive, negative. Yung unang part na ito, yan yung sum. Yung dulo is product. Yung gitna, sum of products. So, pag tinanaw ko ng sum ng mga roots, cubic equation, negative d over a. Pag tinanaw ko ng sum ng products 2 at a time, ito yun, c over a. Pag tinanaw naman ako ng product, negative d over a. So, ganun yung Vieta's formula, ha? This is for cubic equations. Apply natin sa quartic para makita natin kung paano adjustment. Ang quartic naman, to the 4th power yung maximum exponent. So, ang shortcut sa Vieta's formula natin is, di-divide lahat ng A, focus sa coefficients, then positive, negative, positive, negative, positive. So, alternating sign lang talaga. Itong first part is the sum, yung last part is the product. In between, sum of products. Yung C over A, 2 at a time. Yung negative D over A, 3 at a time. Yun yung sum of products. So again, sum ng roots, negative B over A. Product of roots, E over A. And then, sum of products 2 and 3 at a time, C over A, tsaka negative D over A. Elaborate ko lang yan ha. So ito yung 2 at a time, C over A. At a time, negative D over A. Okay? Dihirapan naman yung sum ng product 2 at a time, so 3 at a time. So, possible na tanong is sum ng roots tsaka product of roots. So, doon lang tayo mag-focus. And mas maganda kung may sample problem. Let's slide. Find the sum and product of the roots of this quartic equation. So, first, kailangan naka-general equation tayo. Equate to 0. Next, recall formula. So, ang shortcut ng sum is negative D over A. Ang shortcut ng product is E over A. Observation na lang yan. Yung A is 1, D, negative 10, C, positive 35, D, negative 50, and yung constant, 24. Okay. Then, apply na natin yung negative D over A sa negative 10 over A. So, negative magpa-plus. So, yung sum ng roots is 10. Samantala, yung product ng roots, yung E24. So, 24 yan. Nandito yan. I-divide lang ng 1. So, makukuha natin yung product ng roots na 24 over 1 or simply 24. So, ang ganun kadali pag naalala niyo yung Vieta's shortcut. Again, very useful yon sa sum and product ng mga roots. What if? Nakalimutan natin yung Vieta's formula. Hindi natin naalala. Tagain lang sa mode 5 down 2. Okay, tsatsagain nyo lang sa Caltech. Okay, mode 5 down 3. So, mode 5 down, quartic equation yan, kaya 3. So, mode 5 down 3. Tapos, pinitin lang natin yung mga coefficients. So, ginagawa natin manual kasi nakalimutan yung shortcut. So, 1, negative 10, positive 35, negative 50, and 24. 1, negative 10, 35, negative 50, then 24. So, manually, we get the roots. So, 4 yung roots nito, which are 1, 2, 3, and then 4. So, we will add manually to get the sum. So, shift 9, 3 equal sign. Reset lang natin. 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4. The sum is 10. So, tama yung sagot natin na 10 using the shortcut. And then the product is 1 times 2 times 3 times 4. So, the product is 24. So, mas mabilis lang talaga sa shortcut. Pero kung di nyo alam yung shortcut, use Caltech na mode 5 down 3. That's manually you add and multiply. So, again, I'm hoping meron tayong natutulan ngayon sa Caltech Buddy. Maximize your calculator para mas magamit natin effectively. So, gumagana yung quartic equations Caltech gamit si Canon F789 SGA version 2, also applicable sa version 1. Okay, thank you. If you have any questions or clarifications on anything we discussed, feel free to leave a comment and we'll be happy to respond. To God be the glory. This is your Caltech Buddy. Math made easy with shortcuts, tips, and calculator techniques. Bye!